To celebrate 100 years of fun and community service, the Heritage Award goes to Fairplex.
100 years of Fairplex. How exciting is that? Since 1922, it was that year business merchants in the San Gabriel Valley looked across the beet field here and said, this is the home of a future county fair. And little did they know what that meant. The memories, the community impact that has been going on for those 100 years, they're here. You know, when you think about Fairplex, you quickly think about the fair. And you know, there's wonderful things that go on at the fair. Community comes, memories are made, various competitions, the food, the rides, but there's so much more to Fairplex than just the fair. We have two educational nonprofit organizations, a preschool and a career tech program, where we're able to meet the needs of the community from that aspect. And who can forget all the year-round events that we have. We have a sneaker convention, we have a reptile show, we have the bird exotic show. So many things, so many hobbies are all celebrated here year-round at Fairplex.
One of the special things about Fairplex is the opportunity to create intergenerational memories. And so one of my first memories in working at Fairplex is my first fair. I have twins, boy-girl twins, and their first fair, they were 9 months old. And so for me to be able to bring Tomas and Adelina to the fair with my parents, who grew up on farms, and to see the excitement in my dad, their grandfather, in showing these 9-month infants, these cows, these dairy cows, and say like, oh, this is what I used to have in Mexico, and this is how the milk comes out. And now that the kids have grown up at the fair, for them to be able to experience that intergenerational development with their grandparents here at the fair has been really special for me.
So these past 2 years at Fairplex has really been a challenging but an exciting time for us. It really allowed us to focus in on one of our key principles of who we are as an organization. We're a community benefit organization. And as the world dealt with the COVID pandemic, we went inside internally and said, okay, how do we use our space? How do we meet the need? So we not only we're a super vaccine site for the county. We've provided COVID testing throughout the years. We also provided childcare for first responders, where they were able to bring their children here to the preschool during that time as well. So we stayed open to meet the needs. We also provided our hotel to serve as a county quarantine facility for the first responders needing a place to quarantine. And we also worked closely with the federal government, Health and Human Services, to support their needs in meeting the unaccompanied minors that were coming across the border. Fairplex is wrapping up 100 years, and all that means is we're looking forward to the next 100 years. We are envisioning and working closely with the city of Pomona and working forward with a specific plan. We want to be an economic engine to the city. We want to be an economic engine to the region, and an economic engine to the county. That is our role, that is our function as Fairplex. And so we're looking forward to that. What ultimately gets developed, we'll find the right partners, whether it's P3s, whether it's a mix of housing, a combination of all that. It's important to note, no matter what happens, we will always have the county fair here at Fairplex. The fair is not going away as we continue to grow and look forward to the next 100 years.